The ancient world holds a variety of secrets that archaeologists are still struggling to understand even in the modern day. Despite a large amount of technological breakthroughs, cutting-edge detection devices, and researchers at the top of their field from around the world, there still seems to be ancient sites and locations that have eluded even the greatest minds and have remained untouched in the modern day. So today, on Unexplained Mysteries, we will be going over several instances of ancient temples, cities, and doors that have never been opened, despite the best efforts made by the researchers of our times. The Vault of Padmanabhaswamy. Located in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, India, is a temple so rich in treasure that it has sparked a long and never-ending debate as to who the treasure should go to and what purpose the money should serve. During the opening of the main vaults of the temple, that yielded more than $18 billion worth of gathered gold, treasures, and artifacts in inventory. This meant that the last vault to be opened in the temple would see even more riches to be used as the people saw fit. Interestingly enough, the last vault was not regarded as the riches of the temple, but rather that of the riches of the gods that it was dedicated to. This left many wondering what was the correct and sacred way to handle this treasure and when the vault should be opened. This led a wide variety of groups to petition the government in order to prevent the vault from being opened, and arguing that leaving the vault closed with the riches in their place is the only sacred way of handling the matter. After several petitions from key figureheads, archaeologists, and even the priests that worked at the temple of preventing the main vault from ever being opened. Along with several failed attempts to open the large stone doorways, it appears that the government conceded and have deemed the area to never be opened for the foreseeable future. The debate still rages on, however, from all sides that wish to claim the treasure for themselves. Currently, the Indian government, royal families, temples, the citizens of India, and even private collectors and archaeologists have all staked a claim in the rightful ownership of the hidden treasures. Perhaps one day we will see the doors open, but at the rate of debate, it doesn't appear to be an event that will occur anytime soon. The ancient Egyptian Hall of Records. Many people from all around the world are already well aware of the mysterious and unexplained nature of the Great Sphinx at Giza and what it could hold for the ancient Egyptians. Unfortunately, it appears that, for political reasons, the top Egyptologists of the region are not at all interested in uncovering the true nature of these creations and have instead worked at concealing these findings despite what they lead people to believe. This is due to the fact that located underneath the large structure, there appears to be an area unopened and unexplored known as the Ancient Egyptian Hall of Records. First mention of this area was made by Egyptologists that unearthed the tomb of Tutankhamun and realized the recreated statues of the Sphinx at Giza held a wide variety of small designed rooms that matched the Hall of Records. So though one might believe that upon this discovery that Egyptologists would race to the scene, dig underneath the statue and uncover this hidden gem of the ancient world along with all of the information it could be holding, the exact opposite occurred. The Egyptian government prevented the exploration of this hidden room after new evidence surfaced, believing the pyramids and the Sphinx being far older than previously realized, and so would make the Egyptian people a later people to the region. In fear of any cultural land claims of the region, the government prevented any exploration and discovery into the region and began construction over the theorized area to prevent any individual from taking matters into their own hands to locate the Hall of Records. Today, the underground room hidden beneath the statue has still yet to be explored, and a time from even before the Egyptians is rumoured to be hidden here, never to be seen in the modern world. The tomb of the first Chinese emperor. The discovery of the massive underground tomb holding hundreds of full-body figures crafted to match a standing army, known as the Chinese Terracotta Army, made headlines from around the world and has been one of the lead discoveries in that of the ancient Chinese dynasties. Interestingly enough, it appears that archaeologists are more than aware of the other ancient tombs and areas of which could hold treasures that rival the size of this discovery very close by. Known as the tomb of the first Chinese emperor, the large tomb makes up the entire region located close to the ancient Terracotta Army, and is believed to hold enlightening levels of detail about the civilization during the emperor's time, along with a mass grave of many of the artisans and soldiers that witnessed the event. Unfortunately, it appears that no researchers wish to explore the area under fear of the ancient curse that will be unleashed upon anyone of whom opens the tomb, as well as the never-ending level of booby traps and dangers that lurk inside. Given the incredible dangers, it doesn't appear that the tomb will ever be explored anytime soon. The necropolis of the Monkey God. Located in the forests of Honduras was an ancient city long forgotten and buried beneath the dense jungle of the region. Discovered back in 2015, Douglas Preston and his team uncovered the lost city of the Monkey God and went throughout the entire region in an attempt to understand the ancient culture, discover new mythologies, and make discoveries never before theorized about the region. Interestingly enough, upon flying over the region and spotting this ancient city, they appeared to have found evidence of a large opening in the ground that could have led to an underground city known as a necropolis in the region. Douglas Preston explains in his published book on the discovery that in order to reach the area, a team would need a helicopter to hover over the location as the team descended down into the large opening, a feat dangerous to accomplish that many archaeologists are not trained to do. While efforts were originally made to explore this locked ancient vault, the team soon realized they contracted a parasite that would bind to the mucous membrane of the individual and slowly eat away at their face. This led to the site being quickly abandoned along with any future efforts at uncovering the secrets of the region. To this day, it appears no one is brave enough to confirm the sighting and reach this ancient underground city, unknown by researchers of the modern day. The Lost City of Asplan. Although there is still speculation as to the existence of the vault, there appears to be an underground bunker hiding an ancient Aztec city hidden somewhere in South America that has yet to be discovered and reopened in the modern day. One of the most impressive and powerful empires to come out of all of South America was that of the Empire of the Aztecs, that saw the ancient civilization become an almost overwhelming presence throughout the entire region. The Aztecs formed the central hub for their city in what is now modern-day Mexico City, and has been the topic of a wide variety of archaeological discussion. It appears that the early tribal civilization had produced a wide variety of technological breakthroughs for their time, including a complex and detailed calendar with an accurate map of the constellations, as well as specialized crafts in ceramics, featherwork, and early developments of a written language and higher education. Interestingly enough, even though a tremendous amount of information regarding the old civilization is recorded deep throughout their mythologies and historical records, not much is known in the modern day about where the tribe originally came from or what changes they had undergone compared to neighboring tribes. It became obvious to the first European settlers that the Aztec tribe had a strange culture and religion that focused around an almost apocalyptic scenario, and would often engage in strange human sacrifices to appease their gods in fear of what would soon become of them if they did not perform these ritualistic sacrifices. It became obvious that wherever these original rituals came from, it did not completely originate solely from the Aztec Empire, and references in mythologies spoke of a land from which the tribes came from that most likely first spawned these ideas. The land was known as the Lost Land of Asplan, which was said to have been the home to 7 different tribes that arose from the city known as the Place of 7 Caves. Each of these underground caves helped the different people in a safe and secluded location until they emerged into the world and became separate tribes and empires on their own, which seems to be eerily similar to the function of an underground bunker or doomsday vault of some kind. Due to the mythologies ranging from each tribe regarding the origin land and where it could possibly be located, no one has been lucky enough to find it, and this wild goose chase has led many to believe that perhaps it is nothing more than a religious origin story with no basis in historical fact. Until more can be discovered and additional translations of the mythologies can be found, it appears these cities and lands will be locked away, impossible to find underground. But what do you all think of these 5 strange and unopened ancient doors that have not seen a person inside of them since their creation? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to share your answers and questions about the video to help grow our community, and share insightful comments about the nature of these topics. Hopefully, as we continue to grow our community, we will one day be able to solve these unexplainable mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.